The following is a fanfiction written by me, based on the characters and the events of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Please be aware for any potential spoilers for My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, Seasons 1 through 7. None of these characters are owned by me, and they are all trademarks of DHX Media and Hasbro Studios. All the voices will be done by me, so I apologize for any inaccuracies. Without further ado, I am proud to present My Little Pony: A Change of Pace, Chapter 2. Starlight got out of bed, slowly. She couldn't shake out the thoughts of her dream, and she couldn't get rid of the image of her friend sprawled along the floor, helpless. Starlight trotted over to her mirror, which hung above her desk. It was the same one which Princess Twilight had given her when she graduated from her studies. She stared into the glass, and a troubled unicorn stared back. Her mane was completely frizzed, and she had deep bags under her eyes. She looked tired. She felt it. She cast a spell, and her mane automatically defrizzed. Starlight decided that the best way to cope with her dream was to talk to Twilight about it. But what if I scare her? She thought. If only there's some pony else I could talk to. She sighed deeply. She turned to face the door, unable to think of anyone else she could talk to. Of course! Starlight remembered. Sunset Shimmer! I just need to find her journal. Starlight trotted out of the room, hoping to find a journal which allows Twilight and her friend from the mirror world, Sunset Shimmer, to communicate. She knew that it would be in Twilight's bedroom. Getting in without waking Twilight would be the easy part. Getting out of her room with a book would be the tricky part. She reached Twilight's room, and with her magic, she very carefully opened the door. Starlight crept in and shut the door behind her. Using her horn as a dim torch, Starlight began her search for the journal. Twilight's room was tidy. Unbearably tidy. Starlight had to be careful not to make a mess as she searched for the object she wanted to find. She came across the journal sitting on the desk right next to Twilight's bed, with the princess's hoof on top of it. Starlight groaned as quietly as she could. She approached the sleepy princess's desk and used her magic to gently lift the book from her grasp. Slowly, the book inched out of Twilight's grip. Once Starlight was sure she had the journal, she turned towards the door. As she opened it, the room was instantly bursting with light. Starlight froze. She knew that she'd just been caught. Starlight? Twilight asked. What are you doing with the friendship journal? Starlight glanced at the book which floated beside her. It wasn't a journal which Twilight uses to communicate with Sunset Shimmer. Rather, it was the journal which Twilight and her friends had used to write their friendship lessons in. A journal which later cost them a load of trouble when its copies were sold all over Equestria. Starlight glanced at the book again. What? Oh, the friendship journal. Well, I just wanted to read it. It's so inspiring and makes a great read. Starlight said, chuckling nervously. Twilight raised an eyebrow. Starlight couldn't stop her eyes from darting around the room. It was obvious that she was lying, and Twilight knew it. Right. You do know that you have your own copy, don't you? Twilight interrogated. Oh, yeah. Starlight sighed. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Twilight's magic took the journal from Starlight's clutches. Starlight, what are you really doing in here? Twilight placed the friendship journal back onto her desk. Starlight sighed again. I wanted to use the journal which you used to talk to Sunset Shimmer with. Starlight told her reluctantly. Twilight lowered her eyebrow. Was that all? You should have just asked. You didn't need to sneak around in the middle of the night like a timber wolf, Twilight said. All you had to do was ask. Starlight's face lit up. Really? Can I use it, please? Starlight pleaded. Twilight nodded. The journal floated towards Starlight. "Just so long as you don't wake me up in the middle of the night trying to return it." Starlight nodded. She grabbed the book and sped out of Twilight's bedroom. She heard Twilight yell something after her, but she couldn't tell what it was. Starlight rushed back into her own room and placed the journal on her bed, opening it to the first blank page. She found it hard to believe that if you wrote something on the page, it would appear in the page of a book in another dimension. However, she knew it was possible, because she had seen Twilight do it before, and she was the one who gave Sunset Shimmer her second journal. Using her horn, Starlight picked up the nearest quill and placed the tip on the paper. She gulped. "What if Sunset thinks I'm crazy? What if I scare her?" Starlight breathed. Clearing her mind, Starlight began to write. "Dear Sunset Shimmer. Hi, it's Starlight Glimmer. Twilight said I could write to you. The truth is that I am troubled. I wanted to talk to you rather than Twilight, because I know you are strong, and I know you could probably understand what I have to tell you better than Twilight could. Anyway, I had a dream. A real nightmare. I was traveling to Cancelot to receive an award for solving a friendship